Good morning. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. So for today's video, I actually had something completely different planned. I've got my laptop right here. I was going to be filming 3 hormone balancing drinks. However, as of yesterday at 2 p.m., we found out that our house is going on the market today. So with that, it has been a scramble for the last 24 hours trying to get everything ready. It wasn't actually supposed to go up for sale for another month, so we thought we had 3 weeks. So suddenly I found out I needed to get the house completely cleaned, decluttered, and ready for showings. Additionally, we have to do a bunch of stuff outside, which is unfortunate because it's pouring rain and we need to lay down mulch, we need to plant flowers, we need to do a little bit of touch-up paint. All of these things need to happen in 24 hours. So I still really want to film these 3 hormone balancing drinks for you guys. However, there's just no way that I could get that done today with everything else that needs to get done. So instead, here we are in a day in the life of a busy, productive mom who is just still trying to get all the things done while maintaining my cool and my presence. So I've shown a little bit of our morning already with you guys today. I'm in between client calls. I had 2 calls already this morning, and here in 7 minutes, I have another one starting. It has been unbelievable over the last 2 weeks how many of you I've connected with. I am fully booked into the 2nd week of June already, which is just crazy. It is the 29th of April when I'm filming this video right now. Fully booked through the 2nd week of June. So my calendar is going off, letting me know that I have another call starting. But I did want to take you guys through this busy day in the life. So I'm going to read to you a little bit of what is on our to-do list for today, for all of the things that we need to get accomplished. So I hope this video will be motivating for you guys, even if you're not selling your house and you don't need to get things show ready. Just maybe if you have company coming over or family or anybody coming by your house, or if you just want your house to be extra clean, hopefully you'll find some motivation in this video. So on my list for today, I've already taken the kids to school, gotten their lunches packed. I've shared a little bit of those clips already. I've started my client calls. Like I said, I've had 2. I have 1 more to go. Then I have to do all of the recap emails. So for those of you who I've already connected with, you probably know this experience in this process, but my approach is I want to provide more value than what people anticipate. That's kind of like my goal in life, is I want people to have a happy experience with me. And I've always felt that way. I'm kind of a people pleaser to a fault, but I want people to walk away from experiences with me feeling excited and motivated and uplifted, and honestly, like they've just had a weight taken off of their shoulders whenever we leave one of our client calls, or even just like any experience in life. So I do client recap emails after my calls, and I spend a lot of time. So I spend 30 minutes on the call, and then I spend about another 30 minutes doing recap emails with personalized dietary feedback, supplement recommendations, just a lot of value. So I pride myself on that entire process. So after I wrap up the calls, I do have to do all those feedback emails. Then I have to run to the PO box. I would love to get a Starbucks coffee. I've shared that I kind of like treat myself once a week to Starbucks, but I have already gone ahead and made myself a quick little latte at home. So I would love to go to the PO box, Starbucks, then pick up Sawyer from school, come home, get her some lunch made, and then I'm gonna start some dinner nice and early. I'm probably just gonna be making like a really cozy, nourishing soup because it is a little yucky outside. It's raining and we need to plant flowers and do mulch, which will be interesting. So I think I'll make like a cozy soup, get that going earlier in the day, and then I need to tackle our basement. So our basement is kind of just like a hodgepodge. We've been decluttering toys and clothes. It's just such a process to move, and we're not moving until July. But obviously with selling the house, we're just getting things organized. So I need to declutter our basement, kind of deep clean that, go through things, just make sure that things are clean and organized. And then likewise, I do have to pack for all of us because we're gonna be going out of town. Our realtor was essentially like, just leave the house for the weekend, because once it goes up on the market, it will be like 2 to 3 full days of just people coming in and out. And the way that they're kind of incrementing showings is a little bit different because of COVID. So yeah, that's our day ahead of us. It's a busy one. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. It's a little bit vlog style, behind the scenes, extra motivation. There's always, of course, going to be some cooking involved because I'm a mom and obviously I have to cook and enjoy food with myself and my family. So I'm gonna jump into my next client call and I will catch up with you guys soon. All right, guys, so I've gone and picked up Sawyer. We did not have a chance to go to the post office. There was just somebody here taking pictures of the house. It just got really hectic. So I'm gonna make a quick lunch because I'm very hungry, and when things are so busy like this, I don't wanna get to a place where I'm grabbing like quick foods. So like I mentioned, it's like pouring down rain. So it's gonna be hard to do our outside stuff today that we need to get done. But we're gonna do what we can, and nourishing myself is doing something that I can. I'm just gonna be making a really quick pureed veggie soup. So I'm gonna chop up 1 yellow squash, 1 zucchini. I've got like 3/4 of a sweet onion here. I've got probably 1.5 cups of carrot here. I might add another 1/2 cup. I have a big, massive size of ginger root. This is probably like a full inch of ginger root, which is delicious and amazing in this soup. And then over here, I have a ton of garlic. A ton. Let me see, 1, 2. I mean, we've got like 9 cloves of garlic. If you don't like that much garlic, you can always scale back. I will have all of this for you guys in the description box down below. So I'm gonna chop up the onion, the garlic, and the ginger first. I'm gonna put that into my Le Creuset Dutch oven right over here on the stove. And so while that like browns and takes the edge off, I will also chop up the squash, the zucchini, and the carrots. We'll let all of that cook together with some veggie broth for like 20 to 30 minutes, and then we will use an immersion blender and puree all of it together. You guys, the ginger root smells so good. And as you can see here, I'm just rough chopping everything because like I said, we are gonna be using an immersion blender. So it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm more of like a chop it and throw it in there kind of gal. You just want all of the beautiful flavor. As I said, you don't have to use this much garlic, but I love the flavor, so make it your own. All right, so this is ready to go on the stovetop with some avocado oil, and it will smell delicious. So I don't know about you guys, but a huge cutting board full to the brim with freshly chopped vegetables is so soothing for me. Today is obviously extremely packed and stressful, but I refuse to let good, exciting, happy things like get me to a place where I feel in a frenzy. I'm trying my best not to feel overwhelmed and having nutrient-dense foods and chopping vegetables and vacuuming. I know it sounds crazy, but I feel like many of you will get this. It just makes me feel calm and centered, gives me something else to focus on. Obviously, I don't want to make a huge mess in the kitchen right now, but I gotta live here, I gotta eat here, and people are gonna be coming into the house. We already have some interest, even though just like the coming soon went up. So we're just kind of taking it as it comes. But yeah, I just wanted to say, like, I feel like we often, when we get busy and stressed, we cut corners. I say this all the time. And we tend to cut corners with our nutrition. And so having beautiful vegetables here, doing things like cleaning my space, this helps me in stressful, busy times and allows me to stay like grounded and centered. So I'm gonna put all of this together in the pot. We'll let that simmer. I'm gonna take the edge off for this and then I'll let it simmer with some veggie broth for about 20 minutes. And then we'll go ahead and puree it all with an immersion blender. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and start blending the soup here in a second. So it's very important that you turn off the heat and you can remove it from the heat if you wanna be extra careful with the immersion blender. This is just what the immersion blender looks like. So I'm not gonna remove it from the heat because I've turned it off, but I'm gonna obviously take off the lid. It smells delicious, the ginger and the garlic, and I added some white pepper. Obviously I'll have everything for you guys in the description box down below. I'm gonna plug it in and then I'm gonna go ahead and start slow and work my way up. My sweater will most likely get this on it, so if I was proactive, I would go put on an apron, but I'm not gonna do that, apparently. I'm a glutton for punishment. So. Also, you guys could always put this into a high-speed blender and blend it. I just don't like the pouring with all the hot liquid, so I just prefer to do it this way, but that's also a wonderful option. And there we go. It's the most beautiful orange color. I hope the color is showing up. It's this rich orange, beautiful color from the carrots. The ginger gives it just enough kick and spice with the garlic, and I love this one. I do like leave a little bit of chunks in it. I also make this sometimes with coconut milk from the can, like full fat, but I'm just trying to use what we have in our refrigerator today to get through some really simple ingredients. And like I said, it is yucky and rainy and cold outside, so it is the perfect day for a comforting warm soup. Okay, I of course got the pureed soup on my shirt, which is fine because the rain has stopped, the sun has come out, so I've changed my shirt, and likewise I've changed my pants. I don't know about you guys. Sorry, I'm still figuring out this new camera, it's very bright. I don't know about you guys, but if I have a tight shirt on, I don't also want to have on like tight leggings. Plus, those leggings I had on earlier, I get questions about them. They're from Amazon and I don't love them. They're not the most comfortable. So I'm gonna treat my sweater upstairs with my favorite Puracy stain remover. We're gonna go do that. And after fold a ton of laundry, we did find out that we have 2 like pre-showings essentially tonight. Our house doesn't go officially on until tomorrow night, but we have people who like want to make offers essentially ahead of time. So I'm gonna fold a bunch of laundry and get all of that together and then go ahead and treat my sweater from the carrot soup, and then I will sit down and actually eat some soup after I'm done with the laundry. All right, guys, Operation Bedroom is clean, except for my tripod and this box of Trolls Legos, which I'm gonna bring downstairs to keep the kids stationary and preoccupied so they don't get out every single toy, because our living room, other than the paper airplane and a few random toys, our living room is pretty spotless, so I don't want them to get out every single toy. But the bedroom is clean. The closet, please don't mind. I'm moving, so I haven't spent too much time organizing in here. But the closet has been vacuumed and organized, and the master bath is clean-ish. I'm just gonna take down that towel and throw it in the wash. That way there's like no towels up. But this room is all clean. Over here is all clean. My curling iron I've just put away because it was hot. And then I'm gonna take down my robe in this towel and also throw it in the wash. If you saw my video 2 weeks ago, I love to wash my robe as frequently as I can. So it's exciting. So now I just have to essentially treat my sweater, pack some stuff for the kids so we can be out of this house super last minute, and then finish up folding one more load of laundry. And then I'm gonna eat that soup because I'm hungry. So comfortable clothes on, ready to go. Sawyer's yelling at me. I pack it. Good job. All right, here we go. She's helping me pack in the hallway. It's like a tornado. I feel like everywhere I turn, there's more mess. Anytime I get something cleaned up. I saw like a meme. Good job, Sawyer. I saw a meme at the beginning of COVID that it was like cleaning with your family home is like trying to brush your teeth while eating Oreos. And then Ronan's room. So Ronan's room is pretty much fully cleaned. I might run the vacuum through here, but that looks good. And then our guest bedroom is pretty much fully clean too. Things are looking good. It's been busy, but the sun is out, so that helps with my motivation, helps me get things done. We're ready to go. This bathroom is pretty much fully clean. This is the kids. This is their Jack and Jill. So Sawyer's room is here. Ronan's room is here. You gonna climb up there, baby? No? Okay. All right. One more load of laundry and we'll be good to go. All right, guys, I know I've shared this stain remover so many times, especially if you follow me over on Instagram, but this is the Puracy. This is the baby stain remover, and it's an enzyme-based stain remover. So the thing with enzyme-based stain removers is that there is very minimal scrubbing. And I feel like people are shocked when I show this. So Sawyer had, this is my sweater that we need to treat, but Sawyer had a dress from school that was completely covered in paint and mud. I sprayed this on there. I left it on there for like probably 45 minutes, threw it directly into the washing machine, no scrubbing involved. I pulled it out, I check it obviously before I put it in the dryer, completely clean. So for the longest time this was sold out, and I feel like people were so disappointed because I kept talking about it on Instagram, that they finally restocked it. This is the regular refill. This is the regular refill. It's different than the baby stain remover, but not really. I think it's actually just not quite as strong, but this works exactly the same. So I just have the baby stain remover bottle, and then when I saw this come in stock, because the baby one they didn't have, I bought this anyways, and I'll just refill this bottle as I need to. So this stuff is amazing because, like I said, no scrubbing involved. And I had a feeling, as I said, I should have put on an apron when I went to do the immersion blender. Or it also happens to me if I'm like doing the, oh, I scratched my hand. It also happens to me if I'm doing the dishes and I like go to put the bottle brush in like a smoothie bottle. It always like splashes up onto like my shirt or my clothes. So it worked out because now I'm in a little bit more of a comfortable outfit. Those pants are terrible. I'm like disappointed in myself. The ones I had on earlier with this sweater, they look cute, and that's kind of like, feel like what made me keep them, but I'm disappointed that I did because they like slide down and they're not very comfortable. So it worked out because I changed my sweater and I ended up changing my pants as well. So we'll let this sit and then I will throw it into the wash in probably like 20 minutes when I have a second to start a new load, and it'll be completely clean. And that's obviously an orange soup. It'll take every little bit of it off of my sweater.
From that, and then she also talks about
We're back home. I've had a chance to take a shower and now I'm making a warm cup of tea. Heading to the office to import this footage, and the sun happened to come out right before our showing, which was amazing news because the people who came by did make an offer and we accepted. So I'm going to sit down and import the footage, and I want to thank you all so much for watching. And if you liked this video, it would mean a lot to me if you would give it a big thumbs up. And now the subscribe button is right here on the screen. Give that a click, that way you don't miss a single video, and I hope to see you back here next Thursday.